Magical benefits of onions that keep the doctor away. Onion history. According to the National Onion Association, onions probably originated in Central Asia, in modern-day Iran and Pakistan. Prehistoric people probably ate wild onions long before farming was invented. Onions may have been among the earliest cultivated crops. Onions also grew in Chinese gardens as early as 5,000 years ago. And they are referred to in the oldest Vedic writings from India. As early as the 6th century BC, a medical treatise, the Charaka Sanhita, celebrates the onion as medicine, a diuretic, good for digestion, the heart, the eyes and the joints. Onion facts. Slicing onions makes you cry because when you cut into it, the onion produces a sulfur-based gas. The gas reacts with the water in your eyes and forms sulfuric acid. To rid your eyes of this fiery irritant, your tear ducts work overtime. For no more or fewer tears, try moving your face farther away from the onion so the gas disperses before reaching your eyes. Another suggestion for reducing tears is to first chill the onions for 30 minutes. Then, cut off the top and peel the outer layers, leaving the root end intact. Bulb onions are yellow, red or white. In the United States, yellow onions make up about 87% of the commercial onion crop. Red onions are 8%, white onions, 5%. Onions range in size from less than 1 inch to more than 4.5 inches in diameter. The most common sizes sold in U.S. markets are 2 to 3.75 inches. Scallions, or green onions, are actually immature yellow, red or white onions. Harvested before the bulb begins to form. Spring onions, and salad onions, are other aliases for immature onions. A scallion is not a shallot. This misnomer probably occurs because acalion is another name for the shallot, derived from the French échalote. Shallots have a distinctive taste, but the flavor is closer to that of mature onions than to that of scallions. The largest onion ever grown weighed 10 pounds. 14 ounces, about 5 kilograms, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. U.S. farmers plant about 125,000 acres of onions each year and produce about 6.2 billion pounds a year. The top onion-producing areas are Washington, Idaho, Eastern Oregon and California. The leading onion production countries are China, India, United States, Turkey and Pakistan. The average American eats 20 pounds. 9 kilograms of onions per year. To avoid onion breath, eat a sprig of parsley, or rinse your mouth with equal parts lemon juice and water, or chew a citrus peel. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. Here are the magical benefits of onions that keep the doctor away. Heart health. According to Jarzabkovsky, onions encourage a healthy heart in many ways, including lowering blood pressure and lowering heart attack risk. A 2002 study in the journal Thrombosis Research suggested that sulfur acts as a natural blood thinner and prevents blood platelets from aggregating. When platelets cluster, the risk for heart attack or stroke increases. This research further supports a similar 1992 study in Thrombosis Research that focused on sulfurs in garlic. Furthermore, a 1987 animal study in the Journal of Hypertension demonstrated delayed or reduced onset of hypertension with sulfur intake. However, the authors said more research was needed to determine if this benefit might be found in humans. Recently, health researchers have noticed a relationship between messaging molecules called oxalipins and high cholesterol management. A 2016 study in the journal Redox Biology found that consuming onions increases oxalipins that help regulate blood fat levels and levels of cholesterol. The quercetin in onions may also help prevent plaque buildup in the arteries, which reduces the risk of heart attack and stroke, according to the University of Maryland Medical Center. But since most of the studies in this regard have focused on animals, more research is needed to understand the effects in humans. Anti-inflammatory. Onion sulfurs may be effective anti-inflammatory agents. According to a 1990 study in the journal International Archives of Allergy and Applied Immunology, quercetin has been found to relax the airway muscles and may provide relief of asthma symptoms. according to a 2013 study in the American Journal of Physiology. Immune system. The polyphenols in onions act as antioxidants, protecting the body against free radicals, said Anne Mani, a dietitian based in Washington, D.C. Eliminating free radicals can help encourage a strong immune system. According to the University of Maryland Medical Center, the quercetin in onions also reduces allergic reactions by stopping your body from producing histamines, which are what make you sneeze, cry and itch if you're having an allergic reaction. Cancer. A 2015 meta-analysis found that intake of allium vegetables, including onions, were associated with reduced gastric cancer risk. According to World's Healthiest Foods from the George Meteljan Foundation, eating between 1 and 7 servings of onions per week may help reduce the risk of colorectal, laryngeal and ovarian cancer. Eating several servings of onions a day may help decrease the risk of oral and esophageal cancer. Quercetin may be a powerful anti-cancer agent, according to Jarzabkovsky. The University of Maryland Medical Center said that quercetin may especially inhibit cancer cells in breast, colon, prostate, ovarian, endometrial, and lung tumors. The National Onion Association discussed a recent study from the Netherlands that showed that people who ate onions absorbed twice as much quercetin as those who drank tea, and more than 3 times as much quercetin as those who ate apples, which are other high quercetin sources. Red onions are especially high in quercetin, according to the association. Shallots and yellow onions are also good options. White onions contain the least amount of quercetin and other antioxidants. Onions may help with some side effects from cancer treatments, as well. A 2016 study published in Integrative Cancer Therapies found that consuming fresh yellow onion helped lessen insulin resistance and hyperglycemia in breast cancer patients undergoing a form of chemotherapy known to cause insulin resistance. Digestion. The fiber in onions promotes good digestion and helps keep you regular. Additionally, onions contain a special type of soluble fiber called oligofructose, which promotes good bacteria growth in your intestines. One 2005 study in clinical gastroenterology and hepatology found that oligofructose may help prevent and treat types of diarrhea. The phytochemicals in onions that scavenge free radicals may also reduce your risk of developing gastric ulcers, according to the National Onion Association. Regulating blood sugar. The chromium in onions assists in regulating blood sugar. The sulfur in onions helps lower blood sugar by triggering increased insulin production. One 2010 study in the journal Environmental Health Insights revealed that this might be especially helpful to people with diabetes. People with type 1 and type 2 diabetes who ate red onions showed lower glucose levels for up to 4 hours. A 2014 meta-analysis in the journal Nutrition found that patients with type 2 diabetes saw more normalized liver enzymes and lower glycemic levels when consuming sliced onions. Bone density in older women. A 2009 study in the journal Menopause found that daily consumption of onions improves bone density in women who are going through or have finished menopause. Women who ate onions frequently had a 20% lower risk of hip fracture than those who never ate onions.